Girl. Mm. Child, it is a time in the land, honey. Woo, child. When I say it's a time in my land, girl. Mm, girl, let me tell you. Child, put your listening ears on, girl, because I got some stuff to talk to y'all about. Y'all ain't gonna believe the foolishness and foolery, girl, that mama been going through, girl. I'm just trying to tell you, girl. Can't pop hard, girl, but I can pop a little bit, girl. I can pop a little bit, girl. Mm. So while I'm talking to y'all, I'm gonna try to get this Don King hairstyle together that look like he been in the boxing ring with Mike Tyson, girl, and got banged in the side of his face, girl. I'm just saying, girl. Put a little bit of blush on, girl, so I don't look too bad, girl. Cause Don King ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work for me. Ain't gonna work for me, okay? But girl, look. See how it's swollen? Look like I got in a fight, girl. Girl, let me tell you the story. Turn this TV down.
What is that? It doesn't exist.
Alright, y'all, let me tell y'all this. Okay, now this video gonna be all over the place, girl, because I just do me over here, girl. But, I'm gonna put this little bit of blush on and stuff, girl, while I talk to y'all. Okay, so remember, girl, remember I had told y'all, maybe if I put some blush on, my cheek won't look like I got a big wad of bubble gum on the side. Okay, so I told y'all about my extraction, girl, also known as my tooth got pulled out my head, girl. Child. I gotta be careful because my little cheek hurt, girl, but I'm gonna be cute, girl. Hurting or not, girl, I got to be cute, girl. I'm just saying. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some blush and I'm gonna put some little lips on, girl. So I don't look too bad doing this video and stuff, girl. And all that kind of stuff, girl. Okay, I went to the dentist last week, like I had told y'all, girl. If you don't know nothing about that, girl, you better go back into the archives, girl, and catch up, girl. You got to catch up, girl. And subscribe while you at it, girl, because otherwise you're going to miss it, girl. And I'm not going to keep repeating my stories now, girl. I'm not going to be able to do all that, girl. And everything like that and all that. Oh, I can't even smile. Oh, girl. Oh. So I went to the dentist and got my tooth pulled last Wednesday, y'all. Okay, go back and get the full story about that. So I know things is supposed to hurt for a little bit after you get an extraction done and all that kind of stuff. But girl, my stuff was still hurting. And then when I went to put my tongue up in that area, you know how you put your tongue up there, girl, it felt like a piece of tooth was left up in my head. A tooth, it felt like. So I had called my dentist on Thursday morning. This was Wednesday night when I had felt it. Now, mind you, we had got like 24 inches of snow. Okay. On Wednesday night. Okay. But Thursday, things seem to have cleared out because they do real good out here. I know some of y'all might be from places where they don't get a lot of snow. A lot. So when you hear 24 inches, you'd be like, oh my God, girl, I know your whole town was shut down. No. They are so used to getting snow out here that the whole world don't shut down when they so used to it that they they do really good cleaning up. So believe it or not, we were able to go out and drive the next day, even though we had got 24 inches. So I'm thinking, I didn't know if the dentist had opened or not, girl, but I know I was in a lot of pain and I felt what I thought was a tooth. So I called the dentist and I wasn't getting no answer. And so, no, actually, I'm sorry, y'all. We had got the snow Thursday. I had called the dentist Friday just to see if they was open. Because like I said, the town wasn't shut down. No answer all day Friday. So, okay, they weren't open. Okay. I know that my dentist is open every other Saturday. I didn't know if that next day was that particular Saturday that they were going to be open. So I tried to call them again. Because I'm telling you, I was having so much pain it just didn't seem normal because I had had a tooth pulled. I've had my wisdoms pulled. I've had back teeth pulled before. So I know pretty much, I mean, I know that every time you get a tooth pulled, the results may be different. Just like every time you have a baby, every pregnancy is different. But I've had several pullback kids, so I thought, okay, I know, pretty much what it feels like and how long it's going to feel that way. So I said, well, maybe this is just a little bit different. But it was causing me some problems, and then I felt that little tooth, so I said, I'm not used to feeling teeth after it's pulled. So finally, okay, Monday, because of course Sunday they not open. So finally, I get in touch with these people on Monday, and I tell them that, my issue. I said, is it normal for me to still having pain? Like, it was like throbbing pain. It wasn't a pain of soreness from having, the tooth extracted. It was an actual throbbing, like the pain I was having before I got the tooth pulled. And they said, well, no, it's normal to have soreness, but the throbbing, no. And then I told them about what I felt up there. So she says, well, come on, I can have you come in this afternoon and let the doctor look at it. By the way, y'all, this lotion, I don't mean to get off subject, and I'm going to remember to go back, girl, but I'm just all over the place, and I just do me and all that kind of stuff and everything like that. Ooh, girl, I can still pop, girl. Ooh, girl, even with a tooth missing on my head, I can pop. Girl, I am a bad chick, girl. Ooh, girl. Let me get my ice pack. Oh. But girl, this pink cashmere from Bath and Body Works is the business. I'm just trying to tell y'all, this stuff smells like so good. So well, come here. What is all that noise? You know I'm doing a video. See? Oh, I forgot foolishness. But what is that?
I got the police license stuck on my phone so I can change it.
Alright, boy, bye. I'm doing a video. Bye. Bye. Anyway, I don't edit and I'm not going to. This is just called the channel 100, aka 100, girl. Anyway, but this pink cashmere though, ooh, girl. So anyway, I did my nails, y'all. I polished my nails pink and blue. This is actually called Party Pink. A beautiful pink and blue. This is a LA Colors blue. It's called Navy. Isn't that pretty? And I polished them myself, so I got some little polish on the edges that I need to get. But I have my little fingernail polish. Oh, girl, almost hit myself in the mouth. Oh, child. Got my little fingernail polish bag, so I'm gonna be cleaning up my. Hey, boo! Can you hand me that container out of my little studio area that got them Q-tips in it, please? I'm gonna be cleaning up the little, when you polish your own nails and you get little, you could just take some polish remover and take a Q-tip and just, get the edges. That way you don't mess with your polish. But anyway, I need to put on some on my lips. Thank you. So anyway, so I went in, saw my dentist and everything. I'm gonna use a purple liner on my lips and this beautiful purple City Shimmers gloss that the young lady gave me as love mail. It's called Pixel Purple. You probably can't see that, but that's gorgeous. So I went in there, girl. Got in there. The dentist looked in there. He saw that little piece of whatever. Well, on the phone, the lady said it could be bone fragments because when they gave me my little papers to go home with, instruction papers, it did say that sometimes, you can feel bone fragments, but no problem because, they will fall out on their own. But this little piece didn't feel like no bone fragment. This felt like a whole damn piece of tooth. So I went in there, Dennis looked in there, and sure enough, it was a bone fragment, but it wasn't a piece that could just come out on its own. He literally had to numb my mouth. Now, mind you, it's still sore from the extraction. Okay. My cheek was still sore from when they had put the medicine in my cheek because they had when they pulled my tooth, they put a needle up in my upper gum. Your upper gum is so sensitive. Oh my God. And they put a needle in they put a needle down in my inside cheek and then inside my gums and one in my upper gum. So it's been like sore and swollen. I don't know if you could tell, but it's sore even to the touch. But I've been putting little homemade ice pack just in case you don't have like the ice packs you buy from the store and put in the freezer. You could just take some napkins, wet them, put them in a sandwich bag, and put it in the freezer, girl, and you got yourself what's called an ice pack. So I've been putting that on there. So anyway, so he went up in there and he saw that, that he needed to remove that piece of bone fragment that was hanging down, and it was sharp. So he had to stick a needle back in my gum again to numb the area. And he went in there with a little scalpel because I think he had to cut the gum around the bone fragment and take a tool and actually, like, they look like pliers or cutters or something. And it wasn't no just go in there and snip it and he was done. Like, he did some work to try to get that bone fragment out of there. And child, I'm telling you, now I didn't feel none of this because it was all numb, but as much as he was pulling and digging and did it, I knew that once that pain medicine was going to wear off, it was going to hurt. So he got in there, he cut the bone out, he had to suture it, aka sew it. He had to put some stitches in it because it had, the bone, when he pulled it out, it left like a little hole. So he had to stitch the part where he had pulled my tooth along with the part where he had to pull the bone out. So he put a stitch in it so that it could help. He said help the healing process, help for it to close. So I got a stitch up in here, up in the gum. But girl, when I tell you that when that numbing medicine started wearing off, if my whole entire from here all the way down did not hurt, and I mean that pain was worse than the pain when they first pulled out my tooth last week. I was in so much pain. That's how I know that man was really up in there cutting and digging and pulling. I'm telling you, y'all, I have never had a tooth pulled and had to go through this kind of foolishness. But it's not as bad today. It's much better. I'm taking my medicine. He gave me some antibiotics too. Because, I guess because he had to cut to get that bone out. I guess, to keep infection from happening. It gave me some antibiotics. So I'm doing much better, but I'm telling you. And I took a pill like around, okay, it's like 5:56. What time is it? 5:57. I took a pill around 5. And because Cal, I can't come up on here, girl. I got to be freshly filled with a pill before I come up on here, girl, with this mouth. Because for some reason, the pills that they gave me, it's actually Tylenol with codeine in it. But it don't last the full. You're supposed to take one every 6 hours as needed. And that pill do not last the full 6 hours. I'm trying to tell you. So I took the pill within the last hour. I'm feeling better. It's still sore, but it's not, my cheek is sore. But, I feel better enough. I said, I'm going to come on here, and do that because I want to come on and say hi to y'all and all that kind of stuff and everything like that. Girl, I can't eat pop or grin or laugh or girl. But I can still do me. But anyway, yeah, so I had to come on here and tell y'all the stuff that I had to go through behind getting this damn molar tooth pulled, child. I have never had to have a bone removed. What's up this liner, but sharp is right. So I'm just doing this while I'm chatting with y'all. So if I look like Don King about the head, girl, let me tell you, this right here called mineral oil. And if you see some sloppiness around my nails, sorry, I'm going to get ready to clean it out. Child, I'm trying to tell you, Miss Linda Scopoletti, hey boo, she gave me this in some love mail along with some other beautiful, nice, the lady that gave me that Canadian syrup. She lives in Canada. When I tell you this is the best thing since sliced bread, child, oh girl. She works in a hair salon and she sent me this. And of course it's a beautiful packaging, which I love the packaging, but the oil, not only does it smell good, but it works so well for your hair. Because my hair tend to be dry up in this part because I don't put much product on it as I do. Like I use my Eco Style gel to kind of lay this down. I don't do too much up here. But this kind of, I use this to oil it up so it don't be dry. And I've been using it on my daughter's hair. Oh my God, this is the best stuff since sliced bread. So I'm going to need to find out, is this just something that only beauticians can get? Or can I go to the store and purchase this? Because this is the bomb. So Linda, if you're watching this, please let me know if this is this something that you have to have a beautician license to purchase, or can I go somewhere and purchase this? Because I love this stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, she said I could use this on my skin. And I only remembered it because I'm like, this stuff is so oily and like not oily in a bad sense, but that's what it's a pump on it. It has a pump. And this is what it looks like. If y'all can, I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm going to rub some on my arms. It's so smooth. Oh my God. Wow. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Way different. It's not like baby oil. It's a total different feel. And I use it for my hair, and she said you could use it for your skin, girl. Oh, girl, get them elbows, girl. Oh, girl, rub it on them tattoos, girl. Make them look pretty and fresh, girl. Yes, honey, yes. Linda, oh my God. And I didn't use this right away when she gave it to me. But eventually I used it, and I love this stuff. So I don't know, y'all. It's called mineral oil. I can't really see who it's by because it's like white. See, it's like white on there, and it's kind of hard to. If I can find out, I'm gonna try to find my magnifying glass. If I can find out who this is by, I will let y'all know. But it's called mineral oil. Love this stuff. I'm just trying to tell you. And I'm just using a NYC. This is an eyeshadow palette actually, but I use it as a blush because you can use eyeshadows for blush. You can use blush for eyeshadows, all that kind of stuff. And if you want to learn more about all that kind of stuff and tips and tricks and stuff, girl, from an amateur, okay, go over to my Makeup for Dummies channel, girl, and get you some, girl, and learn some stuff, girl. Because I be trying to learn some stuff and share it with my people, girl. Alright, so let me put this on. And then I'm going to get you the other things that I want to talk to y'all about. Because I got some notes, girl, some stuff I ain't want to forget what I'm talking about. It's not scripted. My shows are never scripted. But it's certain things that I think about that I be wanting to share. And I hate to do a video. And then when I get off the video, I'll be like, dang, I meant to talk about this, or I meant to say this. So I write down my notes. Now, I don't sit here and read my notes word for word, but I have little notes to remind me to talk about certain things. And I have a good show that I'm going to be putting on my Makeup for Dummies channel. I was supposed to do it yesterday. However, because of my issues with getting that bone pulled out my head, girl, I didn't do a damn thing yesterday, girl. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it tonight, but look forward to my next Makeup for Dummies video. It's going to be very good. So you just want to tune in. Make sure you subscribe so that way when I upload, you will automatically be notified, okay? All right, now that I don't look like Don King with a beat up face, girl. I'm gonna be working on cleaning up these little edges while I'm talking to y'all. Okay. Now let me just see what all I've already talked about. Oh, and also I want to tell y'all, I'm doing a giveaway. I have a giveaway going on right now over on my other YouTube channel called Juicy Tingles. So make sure you go over there. The very last video that I did on that channel is the video that you need to watch if you want to be entered in the giveaway to find out the rules and how it all works out. Let me just tell you the name of the video. Because right now, it's the very last one that I did. But if I end up doing another one today or whenever, then it won't be the last one. If somebody comes along later and watch this video, they're going to end up seeing the wrong one or not knowing which one they need to, look at and get the rules for the giveaway. A huge response to the people that want to be entered in the giveaway. So I'm very happy about that. But I'm just letting people know on all my channels that there's a giveaway going on. And it's been so many people that have responded to wanting to be entered into this giveaway. Now I feel like I need to have 3 winners instead of just one because there's so many people. So if I decide to have a second and a third winner, then fine. I already have the names. I'll be picking out of the same bag, and I'll be showing what the other gifts are going to be. I really think that I'm going to make it 3 winners. But of course, the first winner is going to get the original gift that I showed. And like I said, you have to watch that video, girl. I'm not going to tell you, girl. You got to go over there and see, girl, and get you some, girl. But it's my other YouTube channel where I do mukbang and ASMR. ASMR standing for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. The name of the video that you need to watch and get the rules and enter your name if you want to be a winner. It's called ASMR, Gum Smacking, Candy Haul, Empties, Tingling Sensations. I'm sorry, Tingling Noises, okay? ASMR, Gum Smacking, Candy Haul, Empties, and Tingling Noises. I will link that video below. Make sure you subscribe and watch the video in its entirety so that you can find out what you need to do to be entered. But like I said, it was such an overwhelming response that I think I need to make it 3 winners, not of the same gift. It's only going to be 1 winner of the original gift that I said that I was going to give away. But like I said, at the end of the week, I think I'm going to show 2 other gifts and have 2 other winners because it was so many people, so many names that I'm going to have in my little bag. But anyway, okay, so let's see. Let me cross that off my list. Whoops. Oops, yeah. Okay, I have to get that later. All right, I talked about that. Also, I got a little tip for y'all that I shared on my other YouTube channel called Baby Triplets, my Rebirth and Reborn channel. But I want to share it with you all because it will also work for adults as well. I had talked about on that channel about how you can get stains out of baby clothes, like baby milk stains and stuff. But this trick or tip is good for stains in general. And it was Dawn dish liquid, a half a cup of Dawn dish liquid, 1 cup of hydrogen peroxide, and a half a cup of baking soda. And you mix that up and you put that on any stain that you have on your clothes. Let it sit for an hour and then throw it in the wash with the regular, wash. And it'll get stains out. Okay, that's just a little tip that will help get stains out of your clothes. Okay, and that way, because a lot of these products out here on the market, not only are they expensive, but they may have all kinds of other chemicals in it. But this is just a home remedy that you can use to get stains out, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money. Hydrogen peroxide, you can get a big bottle of that for $1. You can get, Dawn is if you find it on sale. And if you use it as dish liquid, then fine, use a half a cup of it. And baking soda, you can get that for 69 cents for a bottle. So these are really just cheap things that you can use to get stains out. Now, I told y'all, I had showed y'all some empties on my last video. Go back and check it out in the archives, girl. The video before this one. I was showing y'all some empties, and I had showed y'all a bunch of empty lotion bottles that I saved. And I was telling y'all that I saved them because I like to cut them open, and it's a whole lot of product left in the lotion bottle once you cut it open. And I had showed y'all this. This was an empty eye remover makeup container. It's full. Okay, I told y'all I was going to show y'all. This is full of lotion. And it only took 3 empty lotion bottles. And I saved them for y'all. I cut open 3 lotion bottles. 1, 2, and here's the third one. 3. And out of 3 empty lotion bottles that I cut open, this is all that I filled my whole eye makeup remover container with lotion. And I think I got like 3 or 4 more empty because I had a bunch of them in my empties bag. If you go to the last video, you'll see I showed a big bag of empties. So this is the reason why I saved those empty containers, because you cut them open and you have so much. Look at that. And this is some good lotion. This is the Dermasil lotion. You know, back in the day, this was the lotion that dermatologists would recommend. Oops. You know, if you had like dry skin or eczema or something, but the Dollar Tree sells this. And I cut them bad boys open. Here's the tops of them. Cut the tops off of them, and then I cut the bottoms off of them. And now I can throw this away. But I have another one of these that was almost empty on my last video that I'm going to fill up. So see, I'm not crazy for saving this stuff. Child. Yeah, so that's it. This is trash. Boom. It made it. I wish I could show y'all, but girl, I ain't trying to show y'all all my room and all that stuff, girl. No. Girl, no. Child. So anyway, oh, okay, so let me get back. Let's see what else I want to tell y'all about. So I said I was going to come back and show y'all, and I did it. Now, what I might do, because I do have another bottle that was almost empty, and I think I got like 3 more empty bottles. I'm going to actually come on and show y'all. For those, you know, critics who say, oh, she probably took and poured some lotion in here from another full bottle. I'm going to actually come on here. It'll be like a little craft project, I'll call it. And I'm going to take those last 3 or 4 empty bottles that I had, plus one of these, and I'm going to open them up, cut them open, and actually load one of these up to show y'all what I mean. That, you know, you really can get, I talked about that. You can get a lot of product after a lotion bottle seems to be empty. Okay, so I talked about a lot of stuff that I had written down. Oh, and also, I need to thank a few people. A few people that left their names, because I told y'all once upon a time, when people donate to my PayPal to show support or love, you know, for me and my channels, there's not always a name. Sometimes people want to be anonymous, but if I do have your name, I'm not going to say the whole name because I don't know if people, you know, but 3 people donated recently, and I wanted to make sure that I said thank you. Last name Gatewood. Last name Bello, last name Huston, Huston. Thank you so very much for your donations, and I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you enjoy watching my channel. I thank you for showing your support in a form of donation as well as watching. I just want to say thank you. I'm so appreciative of any and everything. For those of you who watch, those of you who donate, those of you who share. Any kind of way that you want to show support is wonderful. I appreciate it all, okay? So, I would definitely appreciate if you all would share my videos. Share, because sharing is caring, and sharing is how the channel is going to grow. It's getting me out there by sharing. If you want to show your love, support, appreciation through donations, there will be a PayPal link in my description box. And just you watching in general is a form of support, and I appreciate any way that you choose to show support. So thank you to those 3 people, and to those people who have donated, who did not leave their names. I love you and I thank you. Okay? So I wanted to make sure that I get that out there because that was important. All right, so I can cross that off because that's done. Okay. Now, what else I wanted to do here? Okay, so let me go ahead and get started. Cause once I take this little these little the little parts that got off on the edge, then I'm gonna go ahead and use this. This is some good clear polish called Super Dry. It dries really fast. It's really good. I got it from the Dollar Tree. I'm trying to tell you. Some people hate on the Dollar Tree, but girl, Dollar Tree is my best friend, girl. I'm just saying. Dollar Tree is my best friend. I love it. I just say, do you, boo, whatever you want to do, girl. But I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree, girl. Just don't hate me, girl, for what I do. And I will not hate you for what you do, girl. But, yeah, definitely share my videos on all your social networks, girl. Tell all your good girlfriends. So come on over and check Eyesmarriednow now, girl, and find out what's going on, girl. It be going on over here, girl. I mean, I'm just saying. Girl, and I can still pop, girl. I am, ooh, child. So, child, yeah, it's definitely a time in my land, girl. I just wanted to come on here and say hi and share with y'all with all my foolishness and foolery, girl, and sometimes fuckery. I'm watching the ID channel, girl. Right before I came on here, girl, this man, now this is just so cold. He was friends with the girl, and he went to her house, asked her if she could give him a ride to the store. And she was like, well, my baby sleep. She had like a 1-year-old little son. She said, well, my baby sleep right now. She said, but okay, I'll go ahead and do that favor for you. So she woke her baby up and they got in the car and was riding to the store. So out the blue, he gonna say, can you pull over for a minute? And she was such a nice, sweet girl, kind of gullible and naive. And she was like, okay, sure. So they pulled over, and it was like on the side of a road near some woods. He started talking some crap about, I really like you. They was just friends. I really like you. And then he started, trying to touch her and stuff. And she was like, no, no. So then he got like really rough with her. And she tried to open up the car door to get out, and he pushed her out, and then he came around, and he ended up started tearing her clothes off. The baby had started crying when they was in the car, scuffling and ruffling. So they got out the car, and he raped her, and then she had kind of got away and ran out into the woods, and he caught her, and then he took a rock or something and bashed her head, and he killed her. And then he kind of took her, because it was like some water, a cliff down there, like some water. He took her down there and left her. And then when he went to go get back in the van, because he was going to take her van, and steal her van and just get out of there. So when he got back in the van, the baby was crying. So I guess he was like, oh, shit. So he went and took the baby's car seat out of the van, set it down on the grass in the woods, and got in the van and left. And 2 fishermen had came through and heard a baby crying the next day. Mind you, this was nighttime. So this baby spent the night in the woods. Can you imagine how scared that baby was all night in the woods in the dark, crying like a bear, a hyena, anything could have came along and attacked that baby or ate that baby. Like God really watched over that baby all night until them fishermen came during the daylight to fish and heard the baby crying, and he called the police. And I thought, wow, that was so sad for him to kill the mother and the baby left out there in the car seat all night. Apparently it wasn't cold, thank God, because they weren't dressed like it was wintertime. But I can imagine being in the woods at night. You know how temperature changes at night as opposed to day. So as an adult, you may not need a coat, or the baby may not have needed a jacket because they were in the car. But if you're sitting out in the woods all night, I wanna hope that the baby eventually cried itself to sleep and slept mostly through the night, and not cry all night. Like, oh my God, that broke my heart when they found that baby out there crying in that car seat, and they said that baby was out there all night. Well, anyway, I'm watching the ID channel, child. It be some killers going on this ID channel, girl. So, what time is it? Girl, let me get off here. 35 minutes of foolishness and foolery, girl. I am done. Okay. So, this is how we going to finish this off. Okay, yeah, make sure you subscribe, girl. Share with all your good girlfriends, girl. And check out my other YouTube channels, girl. Everything will be linked in the description box, girl. I'm sorry, it takes effort to pop, girl, but I can pop, girl. I can still pop, girl. Girl, bye. Get off of here, all this foolishness and foolishness. Foolishness and